name's Sam Appleton. I'm here in Busselton, Western Australia for the IRONMAN WA this weekend. Who is Sam Appleton? I don't know. That's a hard one. Aussie bloke, pretty relaxed, low key. I like the simple things, I guess. Hanging out with friends, enjoying nice beer, some coffee. Boulder, I'm a Boulder transient. But yeah, I still think home's definitely Australia, Sydney. I think growing up in Australia, you're always exposed to sport. We're a very sport predominant country, and yeah, I grew up near the water, so I was thrown in swim squads. I loved running, I loved playing soccer, little athletics growing up. So yeah, I found reasonable success in swimming and running, and then I thought, why not throw a bike in there? So I was pretty young, I think I was about 14 when I did my first triathlon. I actually DNF'd. It was a 14-kilometre ride, and I did one lap, and I thought I was at the end, and then I got told, nah, you've got another lap. And I was like, can't do another lap. So I DNF'd my very first triathlon when I was 13, I think, and I vowed to get revenge, and yeah, I guess, what's that, 16 years later, here I am. Yeah, I did ITU for quite a few years actually, from when I was about 16 to early 20s, maybe, yeah, 21. I think it taught me some great lessons and skills that I still use today in my long course racing, but after a few years in the program, I just found I wasn't enjoying the sport anymore, and it kind of wore me down a little bit, and it definitely reflected in my results as well. I wasn't racing well. So I took a step back, had a bit of time away from the sport, and then, yeah, I came back and started doing some longer stuff and just found my love for it again. And I think that's, like I said, when you're enjoying it and kind of racing for yourself, I think that reflects in your results. And I started, yeah, having some good results, and just went from there, really. You know, I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have you know, that internal drive and motivation to succeed. And of course, I'd love to win on Sunday. But yeah, it is a bit of an unknown for me, and I have to respect the distance. And typically I've been kind of on the lower end of the mileage volume, and that's always been something in the back of my mind, whether you know, an Ironman is obviously, it's double a 70.3, but I think it's so much more than that as well. It's not just double the distance, there's a lot more that can go wrong, and I think there's a few things that are kind of up in the air for me. Yeah, I am reading a book. It's called Circe by Madeline Miller. Yeah, I'm into the science fiction, fantasy novels pretty much exclusively. You know, it's entrenched in Greek mythology, which is something I'm pretty interested in actually, despite you know, you might not see that from the outside. My least favourite out of the three, giant. Hopefully fast on Sunday. No-go zone. Sound fast. Road bike, long day. Elation. IPAs. Australian coffee. Red wine. If I do remember earlier this year, I think there was a similar question asked to one Tim Van Berkel, and it was Reed or Apo, and I think Berkel might have leaned towards Reed, so I don't think I can pick Berks after that. It was a knife in the back.